Hey guys, it's Cloth here, and today instead of this Monster Legends video, I'm actually going to be looking over the forgotten events of Monster Legends that are either no longer in the game or are in the game and they just haven't happened for ages. So yeah, let's get right into it. The first event I'm going to look over is the Team Battlegrounds. The funny thing about this event is it is actually in the game if I can pull up my Monster Legends and bring it on over there. As you can see right here, if you come over here to this and you click on team events, it is actually right there. It just hasn't started in like a year. So yeah, I could definitely see them bringing this back because it is already in the game and it won't take anything. They'll just need to start it. So yeah, that is definitely a possibility, but for now it is removed from the game. As it says right here, it has been removed from the game. So I don't know why it's still inside of the team events if it's been removed from the game, but I guess we'll see. So basically how this event worked is you actually needed a lot of active players to do this event. You needed 10 level 40 players, which was a lot back then because not many people were level 40 and you needed 10 of them in your team. So yeah, it took a lot, but you could win some great diamond relics from it. Like, I think that's the Jakugan sword, which was one of the best diamond swords back then. And you could win like food, gold, you could win runes, you could win elementium, which was really valuable. So yeah, I could definitely see them bringing this back with just different rewards, with a different relic, with like Stardust, and with like better runes. So yeah, if they brought this back, I would not be surprised, and you would basically just fill up your team things with different monsters. You would put like a team on the battleground, and then you would go and fight other people's teams, and they would come and fight your teams. So that's how it worked. It was pretty fun. I liked the event, but I only got to participate in it once because I was only ever in a team with that many players that level once. But when I got to participate in it, it was pretty fun and I enjoyed it. So yeah, I'd definitely bring this back. It wasn't boring at all. It was definitely a very fun event. So yeah, now let's move on to the next event. The next event is the 72-hour challenge. So they do kind of do these. This is where you would flip the cards, but they aren't for 72 hours and you can't get the coins from anything at all times. So basically how this event worked is you would do the normal flipping of the cards and you could collect an infinite amount of coins from anything. So basically what people would do is they would activate their food temple and then they would grow like the biggest food and then you could collect so many coins just by doing that and you could get the monster in one day. So yeah, that's probably why they removed it, but it was definitely a really good event for beginners. They could have just fixed it so that you couldn't do that. Instead, they just removed the whole event. So yeah, it was really fun. I really enjoyed this event and I would definitely want them to bring it back because it was really good for getting monsters with new players. And I would just bring it back with like mythics and not legendaries because legendaries are kind of bad now. So yeah, if they brought it back with mythics, it would definitely fit in with today's events and I would be happy with that. So the next event is the Treasure Cave. If you weren't playing during the Treasure Cave, it was basically like a treasure cave where you could like go through it and it would have free stuff behind each door, but behind one door, there would be a trap. So you would basically be clicking on the doors and trying not to pick the trap, but it was all luck. So it was a little weird, but you would have a chance of also finding a bonus room without any of the traps in it. But most of the rooms had the traps, and you could get gems, or you could pay gems to keep exploring, pay some of the gems that you got. But it would still like kind of be a waste of money because normally if you get gems, you should just stop. So yeah, that was a really weird event. And in room 30, 60, and 90, there were like nemesises, which were really good back then. So yeah, I feel like this event was kind of bad, especially when they nerfed it. They ended up actually nerfing this event and making it harder for you to actually get to the higher floors because they just added more and more traps and then they just full on removed it. So yeah, this was in 2019 and it was kind of a good event, but I don't know. Once they nerfed it, it was kind of useless and it became way more apparent that they wanted it to be more pay to win. So yeah, I would bring it back in its old state, in the original state where it wasn't nerfed. But if they were to bring it back in the nerfed state, I would rather them just not bring it back. So yeah, that event was really interesting when it first came out, but then it got more and more pay to win and it was kind of annoying. So the next event we are going to talk about is the Titan Invasion. So the Titan Invasion is actually the event that gave me the idea for this video. So basically what happened is there would be a big monster and it would be a Titan And it would be a brand new monster, by the way, and the monster would be, it would be kind of like a team race or a marathon. So what you would have to do is you would have to fight the Titan with your team, and it would be like a boss battle, but whichever team did the most damage to the Titan would win. So there would be multiple teams fighting the same Titan, and whichever team did the most amount of damage before the Titan died won and got a bunch of great rewards. There were like a ton of really good rewards for this. It would be kind of like a team race rewards where they'd have like individual rewards and stuff like that. And it was really fun. I really, really enjoyed this event. It was another event just like the mazes and the races and stuff like that that happened every week. It would be just like one of those, but for some reason they just decided to take it out of the game. I really enjoyed this event though, and I would be very happy if they brought it back. We definitely need a new event because just doing the same old mazes and races and stuff like that just gets really bland and boring. So I'd be very happy if they brought this back. So yeah, those are all of the removed events I could find. If you guys have any removed events, you can put them in the comments and I will definitely look at them because I am very interested in this stuff and the removed stuff from the game that they decided to remove for no apparent reason for this one. I could see why they removed the treasure cave and maybe the 72-hour challenge because it was way too easy to get the monster, but I guess they could have just nerfed that. But I have no idea why they removed the Team Battlegrounds and the Titan Invasion. So yeah, I find this stuff really interesting, so definitely leave some events down in the comments if you found some that got removed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.